Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Fuck. Um, First off, I just want to say apologies to uploading on a Wednesday instead of a Monday, like my usual uploads. Um, Surprisingly, this break I've actually been busy. Um, I hope you guys have been doing good this fucking winter break. That's if you guys have any. Anyways, I actually haven't recorded in like 2 weeks, so coming back and recording is weird. And I know if you got posted on Wednesday. Posted the video. It did not do well. So please go like that fucking video. Even if you don't watch the whole thing, please go like that video. I hope this new year is going well for you guys, as it is for me. You know, the year just started today. I'm recording on January 1st. This is gonna get uploaded tomorrow. That's if I edit it and actually fucking upload it. Unlike last week, when it took me almost an entire week just to fuck edit. That video was long as shit. I cut off like 15 minutes of that video, and that video is like 14 minutes, so you can already tell how long I recorded a lot. I wish I left some more stuff, but you know, it's whatever. Anyways, I'm glad to be back. I'm not fucking talking because I'm annoying as shit, so let's get straight to the fucking video. You want to self-improve for 2023? Yes, the New Year's resolution. I bet you wrote down in your little list, or you wrote it in your head. We'll go work out. I'm gonna eat better. And trust me, it's all possible. It's all fucking possible. But just know, depending on your lifestyle, it's probably not gonna change. I'm actually doing a 1 month no eating chips because I am addicted to fucking destroying chips. I eat too many chips, so I'm gonna cut that out. And slowly, I'm gonna cut out junk food and just shitty food like that. I want to start eating healthier. That reminds me of the first step to doing better. Take slow steps. Depending on your lifestyle, depending on how you live, it may be easy or difficult for you to change the already habits. You know, I know for a lot of people who, you know, watch the hub, you know what I mean, the spicy videos, it's going to be difficult to get rid of that habit if you had that habit for many years. You're going to need a bit of patience for this, you know. It really just comes down to anything in life. You need patience for everything, whether it comes to people or success in life. Nothing just comes out overnight. Now, depending on what your resolutions or your goal is, there's really just difference between people and, you know, like I said, lifestyle. So if you're someone who eats junk food all the time, it's going to be hard for you to just stop eating junk food. That's why we're going to slowly just have less and less of a thing. We're not going to cut it out because a big change is a lot for a person to handle. You know, I remember when I first started working out, I didn't just randomly start working out. I didn't have the discipline. I didn't just have the discipline one day. I took smaller steps into becoming that thing. And that brings me to my next thing. Discipline. Discipline is built upon motivation. Some people will say, oh, having too much motivation is bad. Having too much motivation is, you know, really good. And the truth is, motivation is good. You know, motivation will push someone to do things or believe in themselves a lot. But the thing is, some people are randomly motivated and don't act upon that motivation. You know, you might have heard the saying of 3 a.m. motivation. When you randomly wake up at 3 a.m. and you start having these fucking imaginations. I'm gonna get my mom out of the trenches, get my brother out the trenches. Now, like most people, you don't work upon it. You don't actually try to do something about that thing. You know, motivation comes in very different sizes, shapes, and the difference between persons. Now, some motivation is bad, some motivation is good. That's why they say motivation is good, motivation is bad. Because some motivation is usually worked on because of negativity. And when I first started working out, I had that unhealthy habit of talking shit about myself and putting myself down and thinking that, you know, working out, I hate myself. I was just lifting weights and like, I hate myself. I hate myself. I was punching that bag over there in the back. I was like, I'm gonna beat up some random motherfucker in the street. You know, first person I see, But that's really unhealthy. You should be motivated to actually do positive things, not negative things. You know, nothing's wrong with motivating yourself with, no, nothing's Now, listen, nothing's wrong with motivating yourself because you do dislike yourself, but it is wrong to dislike yourself and have a negative thought about it. What I'm saying is, you look at yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself you hate yourself, rather than looking in the mirror like, wow, I dislike this part of my body. I want to improve upon that. I remember when I first looked in the mirror, I was probably like at 12 and I disliked my body. So I just did a bunch of fucking cardio, you know, and I lost some weight, but I still wasn't fucking happy. And that's why I still had that negative POV. Not until this, past summer, I actually started working on myself and thinking more positive. And speaking about positivity, negativity, your mental health. Most people's mental health is very disregarded, and not a lot of people care that much to do something about it. That is one of the most important things if you want to accomplish anything. If you do not have the right mindset, you will not accomplish shit. You can have the tools, you can have this knowledge, but if you don't have the right mindset going into that thing, you're really not going to accomplish many. Your mental health matters, and take it into consideration. I'm no therapist, I'm no licensed person to tell you all this bullshit, but what I can tell you is work on yourself. Is to work on yourself. That if that is cutting off people that you feel like are putting you down constantly, just snake people. And if you don't know what a snake is, or think to yourself, how do I know if my friends are not my friends? Good news is I made a video on it. So go watch that video after you finish this one, of course. Oh my god, W promo. Back to what I was saying. Your mental health really matters. Take away all the negativity. I made a video about this last week. Pretty much how everybody has energy, and depending what kind of person you are or your environment, you are affected by that energy. So a brief summary about my other video. So a brief summary of what I said in the other. So a brief summary of what I said in the other video, and it was just negative energy pulls negative energy, right? So if I bring someone who's usually really nice and I put them in a group of a bunch of people who are mean, that nice person will end up becoming mean. And it's really just how life works. The people you surround yourself with, the people you're either going to become or you already are. So yeah, let's go to the next thing, and that is, let's go to the next thing where you can self-improve on, and that is eating. The way you eat, how much you eat. Some people have binging. Some people have the problem of eating too much. Some people have the problem of eating too little. And there's people who have a bunch of eating disorders. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a fucking doctor to tell you what you have. And please do not self-diagnose. Just because you Googled it does not mean it's right. Please go to a doctor if you have, either think you have a mental disorder, eating disorder, whatever fucking disorder, whatever fucking problem. Do not go to Google. You might find something, but it's not going to be the fucking answer. Doctors went through how many years to study those specific things to tell you what's wrong. Anyways, back to what I was saying about eating. If you want to eat better, depending on your lifestyle, like I said, if you're someone who constantly eats junk food, it's going to be hard for you to get rid of junk food. You're going to slowly pretty much just cut it out. Really basic nutrition advice I know. Trust me, I'm trying to eat better too. The day I figure out how to eat better, I will tell you guys. I will make a fucking video about it. But it's just, don't eat too much sugar, not too many processed foods. Cook more than what, you fucking drive-throughs. Instead of going to drive through, maybe spend the money and buy some things so you can cook. Everybody tells you, well, it's so hard to eat healthy. It's not. It's really not. I'm gonna tell you that eating healthy is expensive. The thing is, when you buy food, right? Let's say you want to meal prep or you want to get ingredients for an entire week, you can spend the equivalent of an entire week worth of food. Ain't that fucking crazy? I've seen people spend $30, $50 at fucking McDonald's. They could have bought something for $15 that could have lasted the entire fucking week. It's preposterous. It's crazy. It fucking blows my mind. But you know what? Let's say you do not have the ability, if you're anything like my age or maybe a little bit younger. I'd be surprised if you are watching this younger than me. And one of your parents cook or your guardian, whoever, somebody else who cooks other than you. If you know it probably bad for you, eat less. There's an app called Fitness Pal that you can track your food with. You know, if you go to the store with them to buy the food, you can take a picture of you can you can scan the little barcode on the food. Yeah, I mean, there's other ways that you can track your nutrition if you're not able to. If you don't have some of the same privileges as I do, you know, you can either meal prep, cook your own food. Uh, you can even, if your parents are the ones or guardians, whoever cooks for you, if they cook maybe unhealthy, you can probably try to convince them, you know, to eat a little bit better, or you can tell them to get something else that's a bit healthier. Even if you have money, you go to the store with them, you can buy some stuff. There are a bunch of recipes on the internet and a bunch of things that you can find for meal prep and just food in general. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't really know enough about food. Trust me, I'm trying to eat better too. But the next thing is reading books. I've read about 3 books in the past couple months. I wish I read more because it has so much information. And the ones I read so far were the How to Influence People and Make Friends, How to Influence and Win People and Make Friends, uh, 48 Laws of Power, and What Makes a Great Leader, or something about a leader. Um, Find it in my local library. If you're not able to access your library or go to it, there's always ones on the internet. On YouTube, I found a bunch of audiobooks that you can actually listen to. I have an entire playlist. You can check on my channel. You go to playlists and you can see I made playlists of videos, just mental shit and self improvement. Those are videos that I've watched and I'm gonna watch. And what you guys can also watch and help me get this information. For someone who's usually busy or wants to multitask, I would suggest using audiobooks or just listening to someone read the book for you, which is, I guess, the same fucking thing. And that's what I did for like an entire week in order to read Atomic Habits, which is another book I really recommend if you want to build that habit of doing things. If you want to build a habit, I really suggest reading that book or audiobook in it. For like an entire week, I would work out and I just listen to it. So the entire week I listened to it and I completed the book. I think I'm gonna start listening to it again. I feel like I've forgotten a couple of information, so I feel like it's good to read that book again. But yeah, so far we have working out, mental health, eating good food, reading books. So now let's go on journaling and gratitude journaling. Now there is a difference between normal journaling and gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling, pretty much the summary I can think of from my head, a definition, I guess. It's basically you write down things you are very grateful. I try to do this practice during the summer. I'm trying to do it again this year. I want to start it, but we gotta start all habits slowly. Gratitude journaling of things that you are basically grateful for, and it's like the Thanksgiving of journaling. It's fucking amazing because it makes you realize how many things you're really grateful for, and it could be the dumbest shit for you. You could be like, I'm very grateful for some food that I really like. It could be really anything that you're fucking grateful. Just fucking write it down. You do a bunch of shit in your life, and then you realize what things you're good at and what you're not good at, what things that you can improve on. Anyways, let's get to journaling. Something I've been doing for the past 3 years. It's gonna get how do I say it? Um, a bit serious right now, so I'm gonna talk a little more quiet. I basically journaled to myself for like 3 years straight. I think I don't know whether to cut it out or continue going, and it's just where I vent on my phone and I just write about how I feel, and it makes me feel like I have a source, like I have something to actually listen to me. I know a lot of people who You might be lonely, might not have people to talk to. You know, I've gotten a DM saying that I make their day and that I have really helpful information. So I'm trying to do this for you guys. So do this for yourself, please. And it's just, writing down how you feel. Whether it was a boring ass day, just write it down. You know, I realized that having that output of just writing things, input output of telling your thoughts and how you feel inside of here helps you express more things in life. And if you are very lucky, find a friend, a person that you really fucking trust, and I mean trust with your whole fucking life, and that you can talk to the way you feel. But remember, don't just talk to them because of the way you feel. Also listen to how they feel. Everybody has a story. Um, everybody has a fucking story. Just I feel like not enough people listen to each other. Help someone help you. And if you don't want to write down in your notes, you don't want to talk to anybody. If you already write on your notes or you're gonna write on your notes, you want to write on a piece of paper, just anything you fucking feel like. I don't usually promote my Instagram, but my Instagram DMs are open. I'll put it in the description. Um, Go fucking DM me however you fuck you feel. You know, I'm a real person too. I know how I feel. I've experienced maybe similar shit. We all gone different fucking things, and I think everybody has a story, and everybody should be listened to. Everybody should be given the chance of being heard of. So if you want to talk to me in the DMs. I'm always here. You know, you guys aren't fucking viewers. You guys are not subscribers. Depending on this is either your first or multiple time watching this channel, you are my fucking family. You're pretty much my family. So, fucking whatever. Talk to me. Because in reality, I fucking love you. I fucking love all y'all. We're gonna make it big. I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna show y'all this journey. We're gonna make it to a mil. 2024 and 1 mil. That'd be crazy if that does happen. Thank you for watching the video. Like this if this was helpful. If you have any thoughts on this video, comment down. Um, Subscribe if you feel like it. We're trying to build the family. I think I'm gonna start a Discord. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start a Discord where you guys can talk to each other. That would be cool. Tell me if I'll fuck with that. If I should make Discord. But I need a bunch of people to actually join the Discord, not just like one fucking person. Um, but yeah, whatever we do, we're gonna get it through. On God, peace.